guys, welcome to theater. Today we're going to talk about pantomime. Crazy that all of our instruction has to be online, but I guess that's just what's going to have to happen for a few weeks or longer. Anyway, we're going to talk about pantomiming, and I know we've talked about pantomiming before, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth, especially since we have more time because we're not practicing for a play. Bummer, I know. You guys are looking forward to it, and so was I. Anyway, so we're going to talk about pantomime and how the importance of sensory awareness plays into pantomiming. So, for example, I have this cup right here, okay? Now, I have it, and I can feel what it feels like. I can see what it feels like in my hand, holding it like this or like this. And so what I've got to do is I've got to memorize what that feels like in my hand. So when I put it down, you can kind of see, is this cup or something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not the greatest at pantomiming, but you can see I'm holding a cup. I could even go. Okay, the second most important part is to remember not only what the object felt like, but where you put it. We have to have good memories. So for example, if I take that cup and I set it down and I go to pick it up here, then I just messed up my pantomime because this is where my cup should be, not here. So if you put something down, remember exactly where you put it so that you can return to it. All right, the third thing is if we have an object in our hand, say I'm jump roping, okay, and you'd have to know what that feels like, right? So I'm jump roping, and then if I just all of a sudden just let go of the rope and do something else, and then I go to jump roping again, without bending over to pick up the rope, that is kind of crazy. It's not gonna work, because the jump rope doesn't automatically just stay in your hands. So if you drop the jump rope, you need to stop, pick it up, and begin to jump rope again. All right, so with that being said, you have to have a good memory of where you put your objects, a good memory of what they feel like in your hand, and using all of your senses, whether it smells, whether it's heavy, whether it feels funny, whether it has sounds, all of those senses that we have, we need to use those in pantomime. And then the third thing, the last thing, is that we need to remember if we have something in our hands, okay? A lot of times we forget that we had something in our hands and we let go of it, and then we're like, oh, it disappeared. So our first assignment that I want you to do, each of you are going to create a video on how you make your own peanut butter sandwiches. I know we did this in class a little bit, but I want you to take your time and really practice your pantomime. Don't just do it improvisational like we have in the past. I want you to think it out and be very specific in what you do. If you need to write it down, and then practice it so you remember where you put your objects and what you did with them. So I'm just going to show you what I've done. All right, pantomiming, no sounds, okay? Okay, so that one is really short. Please make yours a little bit longer. And I don't know if you realized, and you can explain your video if you want, but I had peanut butter and I put it on both sides of my sandwich because I hate when I put jelly on the one side and it just kind of soaks through. So if I put peanut butter on both sides, then the jelly doesn't soak through and it stays between the two peanut butters. So the peanut butter actually protects my bread. So if you didn't catch that, I actually put peanut butter on both sides of my bread. All right, and also I put the lid, the knife back inside the peanut butter, and I didn't put the lid back on. Yeah, my mom would kick my butt, and I'd kick my own kids' too if they did that. So please put the peanut butter away and take the knife out. All right, I look forward to seeing your pantomimes. Have fun and good luck.